So, instructor, have you been able to kick back enough while at Michelin? Good. That does the crossbellin in me proud. Oh yeah, I was thinking about Prince Olivert and Lady Sherazard's wedding earlier. It was so beautiful, wasn't it? Have you ever thought about what your wedding would be like? Really? You can't even begin to picture it until you've found the one, huh? It's kind of sweet how seriously he takes even a hypothetical wedding. Honestly, how are you so calm about all this? Do I just not have that it factor that drives a guy wild? Oh, wow. I figured you'd be polite at most, but I didn't think you'd, bat for me that hard. So, about my bikini, I tried picking out something a little more outside my comfort zone. Do you think it works for me? Good. Just don't ogle too much, okay? Hey, instructor? Do you mind if I scooch a little closer to you? Cool. Thanks. Don't get the wrong idea. I just want easy access to our drink is all. Okay. I think I worked up the nerve. Instructor Reen? I want to try tackling this drink together. Just, try not to move or anything, okay? Okay. Whew. I'm ready. Instructor? You can't hear my heart pounding right now, can you? It's only like that because I was moving around so much earlier. It's got nothing to do with shot nerves from being near you, okay? I'm dying. Why is this happening to me? Although, instructor, is it just me, or are you a little too happy, even for a guy on vacation? Fine. I'll let you play dumb for now. At least I know for sure I'm not half bad of a catch in your eyes now.
It's not just swimming I've been interested in. I found myself wanting to draw outside of our art classes more and more as well. In fact, I think I'd like to sketch out our vacation here so I can share it with everyone once we're back. You don't seem to like the idea much. Why? Because you want this kept specially between us? Honestly, instructor, I haven't had much experience swimming in such a big lake, even with the swimming club. I'd like to see if I practiced enough to swim from coast to coast while we're here. I'll give it my best shot. It would be nice to show you how much I've grown through a pastime I personally chose. I don't understand what it is about this situation that puts me so at ease. Is it less to do with where I'm at, and more to do with who is next to me? You feel the same way? Then if you're okay with it, I'd like to stay like this for a while longer. I get this feeling that after the Great Twilight ended, my body started to age like normal. Do you think I'll ever become a full-grown woman? You're starting to make me blush. It would make me very happy if you remained by my side, to see me become that woman one day. I noticed Milliam prefers clothing that makes more of a bold statement. Her swimsuit seems especially provocative. Don't you think she should try dressing a bit more modestly like me? Does showing any amount of skin strike you as risque? Strange. I think what I'm wearing for the occasion is very practical. Just take me wearing this around you as a way of saying you make me feel safe. This is more filling than I expected. Now I get what Milliam meant when she said this drink was addicting. I really do enjoy the overall sweetness with the chewy texture. She also told me that people like to take what they call selfies with them. She sent me her own selfies. And she keeps bugging me to send one back. If you wouldn't mind, would you want to be in my first selfie? I appreciate you trying this out with me. My goal is to take one at least as nice as hers. I never thought I would be the type to want to do things like this. It's like, not a day goes by now that I don't learn something new about myself. There's nothing wrong with having so many sides, is there? Thank you, instructor. None of this would even be possible without the friends I've made. And you. I realize you're a very busy man, but the next time you can, would you be open to spending another day with me doing ordinary things like we did? We shall see.
I ever told you that you have beautiful eyes, instructor? They're so clear and pure, even when they turn crimson. Those with the silver hair are breathtaking in their own right. I assume you prefer it like this, though? Thought so. I certainly have no complaints. You're plenty handsome like this. By the way, what do you think of my bikini? I tried to pick out one that would appeal to your tastes. Good. And since I've succeeded so well, it would be a shame for you not to take a good, long look while it's just the two of us. Do you prefer me with long hair when I act as Mildine? I've been thinking of growing it out, but I'm a bit conflicted. So you can't imagine me without this cut? That does add to the temptation to keep it as is. You're such a sweetie. I wonder if Princess Alfin and Elise are curious about what's going on over here. I hate to spoil the moment, but we may have to turn our couples evening into a group outing. You really want to be with me that much? All right. How could I say no to those puppy dog eyes? I really love how built your back muscles are. Think you could indulge me a little and let me rub sunscreen on them later? You want to rub sunscreen on me? Instructor? What am I supposed to say when you turn on the charm without warning? Well, I think it's time I don't hesitate. Now this is paradise. I never dreamed I'd share a moment so intimate with my beloved, though I wasn't expecting to have our faces be quite this close. But never mind that. Ready to see if it's as tasty as it looks? This drink is so delicious. I was hoping it would cool me down after how I mentioned being so hot earlier. But it is what it is with you, huh? No, don't answer. I don't think I'd like what I'd hear. Just once, won't you think of me as more than a simple, bright-eyed girl? Oh, I've misunderstood? So you do think of me as more? I can't believe this. That's what happens when you play it a little too cool. All the more reason for me to keep pushing your buttons, I suppose. I'll keep at it until you can take it no more and make your move, for as long as it takes. Personally, I got... you know...
This weather is almost too perfect. If I get any more relaxed, I might just doze off and ruin our quality time together. It's okay? You don't mind watching me sleep? Come on, Reen, get a grip. What's up, Reen? Something on my face? Or have my feminine wiles finally captured you? I was just kidding, you know? You didn't have to take me so literally. Ah, great. Now I wish I could find a dumpster to crawl in and hide. You know, it was Sharon who helped me pick out this swimsuit, but don't you think it's kind of racy? I knew it wasn't just me. That means you like it though, right? So she was onto something. I can feel my face getting all warm. Must be the alcohol working its magic. Huh? Do you think it's me getting swept up in the moment? Is it love? Sorry, couldn't resist. The sun's brighter than I was expecting. I hope I put on enough sunscreen. You wouldn't mind helping me apply some more, would you? Can't hide those nerves to save your life, can you? What's this? It looks like our order came with some kind of note. Oh, okay. That explains the flowers, I guess. I would have preferred if Michette minded her own business. Anyway, what should we do about these? This bracelet is actually really cute. I like it. Can you think of anywhere else I could wear them? Does feel a little outside of my comfort zone, though. What do you think? Do they look good on me? You knew just what I wanted to hear. Thanks. Getting decked out in flowers was a lot of fun, too. Honestly, I've got no complaints about today. All we really did was veg out and talk, but that's just what I needed. Of course. I'd love to, even.
Before I forget, I cooked some food to share with everyone. Would you be willing to take the first bite and tell me what you think? Great! I think you'll find I've honed my skills in the kitchen quite a bit. Father and Klaus have told me that the way to a man's heart is through his never mind that. It's so soothing sitting near the water. In a way, it feels just like we're back in the Gram. Though as much fun as all the hustle and bustle of the beach is, I miss the quiet mystique of Lake Ebble. Indeed, there was something to be said for taking it in with the castle amidst the fog and the moonlight. I've noticed you sneaking a few glances my way. Is my swimsuit that distracting? I wasn't expecting you to give such a sheepish reply. I suppose I'd do the same thing though, wouldn't I? We may have trained together countless times, but it's nice to be able to sit and do nothing with you as well. I'm glad it's not just me. You're more than welcome to sit closer, if you like. Reen, could I get a feel for how toned your muscles are at the moment? Huh, they feel so tight. You've remained steadfast in your training. Oh, forgive me. This is inappropriate, isn't it? All right, I've made up my mind. I say, it's time we had at this cocktail. Oh, if only his face wasn't going to be so close. Oh, whatever. We can drink this in one fell swoop, no problem. Reen, I've almost had as much of this as I can reasonably handle. If it's all the same to you, I suggest we keep our eyes closed until we finish. Does that work? What? Actually, you may have a point. Chances like this don't come along every day. It's true that if there's anyone I'd be happiest doing this with, it's you. You know what? You're right. I liked seeing a new side of you, too. Even if everything you saw today isn't something I'm generally keen on sharing with others. You're not just an other to me. You're special. Did I? I didn't mean to, exactly. So I hope I didn't make you uncomfortable.
My shoulders feel stiff for some reason. It's not like I've been reading that much. I did get in on a few rounds of beach volleyball earlier, but that wouldn't make me sore already, would it? I guess all the work I've been doing has finally started catching up to me. Think you can cure it with a massage? If you can, I'd be happy to take you up on that. It's been strangely easier to kick back now that I don't have to wear my glasses. I'd say I'm used to not having them in general now, too. But I can't say I don't miss my old pair. They got in the way of my pretty face? Reen, what am I supposed to say to that? But it's nice to feel pretty, so thank you. Oh, no, my skin's starting to sting. It might be about time to reapply sunscreen. You'll put it on for me? Adios, that might be a little too much for... No, go for it, Reen. That would be great. I had grandmother help pick out this swimsuit with me, but a white bikini makes me stick out like a sore thumb, doesn't it? So it looks fine? Oh, phew, that's a relief. Even if I just realized you had to get a good look at it to tell me that. Everything is so nice and calm here. It's selfish to say, but I wish we could stay like this forever. Oh, I know. This time is precious because it won't last forever. We have to make it count. I didn't think adding the tapioca balls would make such a big difference, but it really does. By the way, if you don't mind, would you be okay with taking a picture with our bubble tea to remember today? Grandmother would not stop hounding me about taking a picture that was goals or something like that, so... That should do it. Sorry again, Reen. So, if it's not too much to ask, would you also be okay with me putting this photo in my notebook as a keepsake? That way I can look at it and think of you during my travels. I was hoping you'd be okay with it. Now I can always look at it during my travels and think of my time spent with you. Sure, I'll be sure to pass them on. I know we took this for her, but a part of me wants to keep it all to myself now. Oh, nothing. I was just lost in thought for a second. And I'd like to extend the same invitation to you. If you need some indulging yourself, I'm here for you.
Be straight with me. Do I look good right now? I kinda picked the first bikini I saw, but I don't know if I got the curves for this one. Yeah? Well, if it's good enough for you, Reen. And you look good too, you know. The breeze is so nice that I could chill here all day. Or is it 'cause I'm in such good company? Is that your way of saying you feel the same way? Oh, that's sweet of you. You know, my cheeks are starting to turn red. Gee, wonder why I feel so warm when my drink's so cool. So you get it. Your face is even redder than mine. Guess we'll both need to cool off before we head back. So, how's it feel to be in your 20s? I've still got a couple years to go. Can't come soon enough. In due time, compadre. I'll be hitting the big 2-0 before you know it. We'll have our celebratory drinking session then. And maybe after You know how you tend to rub girls' heads sometimes when you want to soothe them? You used to do it to me a lot too, but to be honest, I'd feel more like a kid to you if you kept it up now. Thanks for understanding. Glad you get it. I don't mean you have to stop for the record. I might miss it if you did. I wasn't sure how I'd feel about bubble tea, but it's pretty good. Nice and filling. If it wasn't so heavy, it'd make for good rations. Oh yeah, you know anything about that fad that has people taking selfies with bubble tea? Zeno dragged Leo into one. The pic they sent me had them all cozied up to each other. Think you'd be up for sending one like theirs right back to them? I can hear your heartbeat from here doing this. Do you hear mine? Look at those rosy cheeks. Guess I better make them more red by holding you extra tight. It's payback for when you used to treat me like a little kid. The selfie and bubble tea were good, yeah, but the highlight of the day for me was being able to spend time with you. I feel refreshed now, like I can take anything on. And we better have another day worth treasuring lined up soon. Ideally, without the crowd next time.
Too bad about this couple's drink, huh? It's cute, but cute sure as hell doesn't make up for it being non-alcoholic. Wanna grab some booze later tonight? You and me? Better look after me like a good boy if I get too tipsy. I'd say it's fair to call you a heartbreaker, Reen. You're hanging with me now, but I'm sure you've wooed many a doe-eyed doll this way before. What? How many guys have I wooed? I don't know what you're imagining, but I haven't had enough boyfriends to call myself a... Just shut your face! Whew. Running around on the beach sure is one way to work up a hell of a stinky sweat. You don't want to cozy up to this bod anytime soon. You think I actually smell nice that way? What kind of little freak are you? Well, there are worse things to be into. You know, I used to only go for handsome, rugged, older men. Never in my life did I expect to do a full 180. It's crazy. You don't think so? Or do you mean it's not so crazy falling for you? I gotta know, Reen. Do you think this look is hot? Thanks. If I knew you'd like it this much, I would have upped the sexy some more. Well, seeing as we don't have all day here, we might as well get a move on with this drink. Looks pretty sweet. Or so I say, but diving into this whole couples shebang is nerve-wracking. Ugh, the hell am I getting so worked up over? I'm the older one here. Anywho, let's drink up. You're, getting a little too close there. Keep this up and everyone will start thinking we're a thing. So you'll get closer if I keep bringing it up? Aren't you being a bold boy? Seriously though, you've become such a man, Reen. I like you being a gentleman, but you have my blessing to up the ante. A woman's got needs, you know? And if that isn't enough to inspire you, let me put it this way. I'm ready to be set on fire. I just need you to be my match.
My aunt and uncle asked me if I'll be bringing you by again anytime soon. I know it might be a lot to ask, but could you indulge them? That's a load off my back. Just, don't say anything weird in front of them, okay? So, about my swimsuit. What do you think? Is it too childish? It is, isn't it? You don't think so? That might have been the confidence boost I needed. You've gotten so tall, Reen. Now I can't reach up and rub your head when I like. I'm sorry! That might have come across weird. Thanks for helping me save face. Little things like that make a girl feel special around you. Hey, do most guys, prefer women who are more stacked? Really? So it's not so bad to be flat, huh? I hope that's what you prefer too. I'm so glad your hair went back to normal. Your silver hair was handsome, but honestly, what you have now looks more dignified and manly. I think it's perfect for you. You don't think so? Oh, come on, Reen. You don't have to be so humble. I hope he doesn't think what I said was weird. can feel my face starting to heat up. Sorry, I need a sip of your drink. It looks like our drinks came with a letter. Say what? These flowers are... And what's this about a special squeeze? Rain, what should we do? Well, if it's not too much to ask, could you maybe put more in my hair? They make me feel pretty too. As pretty as a bride. Maybe Michette's little scheme wasn't so bad after all. Oh, sorry for putting you on the spot. You get points for being a good sport about it at least. It did take some unexpected twists and turns, but yeah, overall, today will make for some very happy memories. And the flowers are so nice too. I promise I'll take really good care of them. I always feel so at ease whenever I'm beside you, Reen. Remember when I used to treat you as more of an older brother? I think I rather miss doing that. Alas, but I understand completely. If the title must only belong to Elise, then so be it. She does a wonderful job anyhow. The sound of the wind and the waves is so soothing. Especially with no one to disturb us. Why, it feels as though we're in our own world unto itself. Indeed, we must make every second count. Would you mind if I sat a little closer to you, Reen? Good, because I simply must have you all to myself right now. Sometimes I think to myself, if I weren't a princess, wouldn't our relationship be something more by now? So the obstacles in our way make us spicier then? You may be onto something. You've lit a fire in my heart just by saying that. If I may go on a bit of a tangent, Reen, do you think this swimsuit looks pretty on me? Thank goodness. I wanted you to like it. I did pick it out with you in mind, after all. Oh, this soft and chewy texture is divine. I think I feel an addiction coming on. The drink isn't the only thing I want to try, however. My classmates mentioned that one must take a commemorative photo with it before it's finished. Particularly nice photos like these are fire, I think they called it. I wonder what a cold drink has to do with heat. Anyhow, I was hoping you could join me in my little commemorative photo. Would you be so kind? I want you to know how happy I am right now. You're a gentleman to me, the princess I am, as much as you're kind to me, the ordinary girl I am at heart. Though, as much as I love to dream of caving to romance, I must retain my composure. You don't mind if I'm not everyone's ideal image of a princess? Thank you for everything. If it weren't for you, I'd... look upon it fondly and think of what a wonderful time I had with you. I can still feel myself going flush at the thought of everything we did. My pleasure. I'm not sure I've grown much in the last few years, even if I'd like to think I did. I need to do better as the daughter of a baron, and as a sister worthy of you. I'm already a fine woman, you say? Oh, thank you. I'm so pleased you think that. You're still quite popular at St. Estrella as the Ashen Chevalier. I can't tell you how often I get asked for your autograph. I know you used to have mixed feelings about your fame, but I hope you've been able to accept it with time. That's good. I'm happy to hear it. Although, when I think about you embracing your popularity with other women, now I'm the one with mixed feelings. Say, Reen, I'd like to get a closer look at your chest if it won't make you too uncomfortable. It looks like your scar is much better these days. I'm glad it stopped hurting. You know, you've become so muscular since we were Oops, touching you so much was, inappropriate. Please, forget it. I know it sounds terrible, but I've thought about what my life would be like if you hadn't joined our family all those years ago. Do you ever try to imagine it? I suppose how we are now is more than second nature after all these years. You don't know how happy it makes me that you and I are family. Or so I say, but a part of me does selfishly want more than that. I picked out this swimsuit with Her Highness just for today. Do I look all right in it? Thank you, Rain. It's not the easiest one to wear, but I wanted you to see it. This non-alcoholic cocktail is delicious. I can't wait to try a real alcoholic drink with you. Not much longer now. What's this? Our drinks came with this letter. I'm your special squeeze? How, shall we address this, Rain? Are you sure you want me to wear these? They feel like such a waste even if I do appreciate you giving me them. Don't mind me. I was just remembering something. From when we were little. You gave me flowers to wear just like these. I know Michette is simply having her fill of fun over this, but it's helped to evoke such a lovely memory. It still brings me so much joy. I never thought I'd get to experience it again. If there's a next time, I'd like it if you did it in a more... Oh, never mind. Though, to be honest, I was hoping you would be a little more forward. Don't worry about it. It just means I know how you work now. I'll be taking more advantage of the fact that we're siblings. And if worse comes to worst, I can always take a few pointers out of Musse's playbook.